Courtney, and today we're going to talk about hand washing. But first, like all 4-H events, let's start with the pledge.
Lincoln County. My name is Courtney Brock and I'm the 4-H Youth Development Agent for Lincoln County. If you're interested in joining Lincoln County 4-H this year, check out our website over here. On the website, you'll find a link to enroll in 4-H, a calendar of events, and lots of ways you can get involved in Lincoln County 4-H. Today we're going to be talking about how easily germs are spread and how we can be responsible for our own good hygiene practices. Your teacher may have picked up a kit with some supplies so that you can practice good hand washing techniques today. If not, try these tips and tricks the next time you're at the sink. We should wash our hands or use a hand sanitizer often, especially after we cough or sneeze. It's important to cough or sneeze into your elbow or into your mask. We'll talk about how to properly wear your mask in a moment. You should also wash your hands before touching your food, after using the bathroom, and after handling animals or their waste. Before we continue, let's talk briefly about how to wear your mask so that you and others are safe. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, or CDC, recommends that we wear masks in public settings and when we're around people who don't live in our house, especially when it's hard to social distance, which, as you know, means staying at least 6 feet apart. Masks can help prevent people who have COVID-19 from spreading the virus to others. Masks are most likely to reduce the spread of COVID-19 when they're widely used by people in public settings. Of course, a mask like this isn't the same as what healthcare providers like doctors and nurses wear. It's meant to help you keep germs to yourself and to help prevent your germs from spreading around. Of course, some germs can still escape from the fabric, so hand washing and other good hygiene is more important now than ever. Masks are recommended as a simple barrier to help prevent respiratory droplets from traveling into the air and onto other people when the person wearing the mask coughs, sneezes, talks, or raises their voice. When you wear a mask, make sure it covers your nose and mouth. If you cough or sneeze, and even as you breathe, droplets of spit or nasal fluids are escaping. Covering your nose and mouth can keep those fluids off other people and off things we all touch like door handles. If you wear glasses like me, I found that I get less fog when I pull the mask up over my nose and under the bridge of my glasses. Remember, never share a mask with anyone else and be sure to wash it as often as possible. It could also be a good idea to have multiple cloth masks you wear throughout the week. Alright, let's talk about good hand washing practices. What I have here is a special lotion called Glow Germ. It's meant to simulate where germs like to hang out and how easily they're spread when you touch things. It has a special ingredient that allows it to glow under a UV light, like the flashlight we'll be using here in a moment. This lotion won't sting or burn if you have cuts or scrapes, and it won't stain your clothes either. I'll demonstrate, and then you can put your skills to the test.
First, we need to apply the Glow Germ to our hands. Shake the Glow Germ up a little bit, and then apply a dime-size amount to your palm. You'll want to rub it in the palms, in between your fingers, and on the backs of your hand. Feel free to pause the video and give everyone Glow Germ. Make sure to wear your mask if you are within 6 feet of each other.
I've zoomed in and turned the light off to hopefully so you can see the Glow Germ glowing on my hands. Up here there's no Glow Germ, so the light's just purple or blue, but down here it's lighting up white where all of the Glow Germ lotion is on my hands. Feel free to pause the video so everyone has a chance to see the Glow Germ on their own hands. Make sure to wear a mask if necessary. Now, before we go to the sink to wash, let's go over some good hand washing practices to see if we can remove all the glow lotion or if we're missing any key spots. These steps are recommended by the CDC, and if you follow these guidelines, you can remove up to 99.9% of germs on your hands. 1. Use clean, warm water. If the sink I'm using has a push lever, I like to use the back of my hand to open the sink and try not to put my germs on the faucet. Step 2, apply soap. Rub your fingers and hands together and scrub for at least 20 seconds. You can measure 20 seconds by singing happy birthday to yourself twice. Step 4, rinse with clean, warm water. And I've found that if I've really taken 20 seconds to scrub, it takes a little bit of scrubbing to rinse my hands clean as well. And finally, step 5. Dry your hands with a clean towel or paper towel. Remember, if soap and water aren't available, use a hand sanitizer that is at least 60% alcohol. However, for our demonstration, hand sanitizer won't really remove our Glow Germ lotion. Feel free to pause the video and resume after everyone has washed and dried their hands. You can see I missed some spots around my wrist and a little bit around my fingernails, and my ring is still lighting up. So be careful as you wash. Make sure you scrub really good around fingernails, especially if you bite your fingernails. Overall though, we did pretty good. Feel free to pause the video so that everyone has a chance to check how they did. Remember to wash around and under your fingernails, and don't forget your wrists, as we sometimes have a habit of using our wrists to touch our faces. Before we wrap up though, I have a couple more quick demonstrations. This is a Glow Germ spray that shows how coughing and sneezing can spread germs as well. I think it's a good demonstration for how our mask can help control the spread of germs. First, let's demonstrate an uncontrolled sneeze or cough. This time, let's practice some good hygiene. If we feel a sneeze coming on and we don't have our mask or a tissue, it's polite to sneeze or cough into our elbow. Let's spray here and touch some items to see if our germs are better contained than an uncontrolled sneeze or cough. We'll let it dry for a moment, but if I sneeze in my elbow and I touch these items, chances are I haven't gotten my sneeze germs on them. Here's our sneeze into the elbow. Pretty clean. Next, let's see what happens when we use our hands to cover our sneeze. And we touch some more items like the glue, a pencil, and our scissors. Here's when we sneezed into our hand and touched things like the glue. Ooh. Finally, sneeze into our mask. Remember, our mouths and mask are very close, so let's see what happens. As you can see, my mask didn't stop all the germs from escaping, but it sure looks a lot better than the uncontrolled sneeze from the very beginning. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you stay healthy at school and healthy at home, and I hope to see you real soon. Have a great day.